is kind of weird to say, but LaMarcus Aldridge is retiring. That is, I didn't think that I'd be sad about it, but it's a little sad.
I want some rest. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so really quick video. I said this in all the other videos too. I don't know the order in which these are going to be, but there's a storm near me. I know you guys probably heard about it, and yeah, that's why I need to hurry on up. So anyways, LaMarcus Aldridge announced retirement in message on Twitter. So let's see if we can find that. I did not see the message, but we're going to go straight to Twitter and see what he had to say. This is kind of sad, dude, because LaMarcus Aldridge is genuinely like like one of the greatest mid-range shooters of all time. In the words of TB12, wait, who's TB12? I'm stupid. I don't know. You only get one big emotional retirement. So on that note, I'm thankful for all my memories, family, and friends I made throughout my career. It was one hell of a ride, and I enjoyed every minute. That wasn't that emotional. An emotional retirement. That wasn't that emotional. Anyways, but yeah, so I just wanted to talk about this briefly. He got a lot of hate when he was with San Antonio, and I'm not going to sit here and act as if I didn't contribute to any of it. Like, he did irritate me at times. Like, it was a lot of times where I felt like he disappeared, but a lot of times I felt like, oh my gosh, his mannerisms. But you know what it really came down to? It came down to the fact that he was put in a position that probably was a little unfair. Like, LaMarcus Aldridge, when we got him, we knew who he was, right? But we were on the top of our game, okay? Tim Duncan, Manu, Tony, Kawhi coming out, like we were on top of our game. We won a championship. Like, we were expecting to win at least another championship around that time. Like, so when he came to the league, oh, that was I know you heard that thunder. So when he came to the Spurs, I was like, oh snap, we got a phenomenal team, dude, and maybe he can take the reins of Tim Duncan. He won't be as good as Tim Duncan, but maybe he can take the reins and he'll be our star player. And I think that's what he expected as well. But man, you sit back and you're like, no, we already knew who he was. We already knew what type of player he was, and he's a guy that's more like a star, but a all-star, right? Like, borderline superstar. At one point in his career was definitely a superstar, but he's more of like an all-star type player that's going to be consistent with getting you buckets, but not somebody that's going to be able to lead a team, you know, by itself or be the number one option necessarily. And we should have known that. But I think a lot of the frustrations that Spurs fans had against LaMarcus Aldridge really came down to what happened with Kawhi. I mean, that's really what it came down to. Even at the times where I wasn't crazy about LaMarcus while we had Kawhi, most people weren't talking bad about Aldridge much around that time. But after he asked for to get out, and then after Kawhi left us, then a lot of fans started, getting a little bit more irritated with him. But I want to say this: Marcus Aldridge was a great talent with the Spurs, by far one of the greatest San Antonio Spurs that ever play with us. So I'm happy that he's. That was loud. I'm happy that he is. It sounds like, at least in his message, that he's pretty content with it. So I wish him the best. And it's just a sad situation with the heart condition and all that. I'm sure he just had to, but hopefully he stays healthy. But anyways, I'll give it to you guys later. You want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description, or become a patron, a YouTube member. Only $2 per month. I'll give it to you later. Till next time. Bye.